I have questions, Nintendo. I have questions. What the fuck is this? Saddle up, Pilgrim. We're about to stir up some fun. What is this? Why do you give him glasses? Also, are those not the same sunglasses that were in, like, the Wii photo channel editor? Or am I missing something with the editing for screenshots on the Switch? Because I know you can edit these. I don't quite know how. Huh. There's gotta be a way. There has to be a way. No! It just add text. Treeness. That's it. Just add text. I could have sworn there was a way to edit this more than just text. Well. Amazing. Oh, Kirby Air Ride. What a fun little game. What a fun little game. Hi, chat. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We have games to play today. A couple of them. We're gonna start with a little bit of Animal Crossing New Horizons because I need to do my dailies. Yes. Guess who needs to do their dailies? It's me. Meikou. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good morning, a good day, maybe a good night. Depends on where you are in the world. They're about to fight back Uma Musume with a male version. That would be sick. Give me a male Uma Musume game where it's all realistic horses. Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. This is a new episode of the ever-growing and changing and developing game. I don't remember what episode we're on. I think it's 3? Hello everyone, this is Tom Nook. This is definitely not the voice I gave him before. It's 2:10 p.m. on this happy Saturday, February 21st, 2026. I can't say I have much in the way of news to report to you today. Today's another one of those cold days that chill you through and through. But it's perfect weather for building a friendly island snowboy. When snow is piled up outside, you can sometimes find rolled up balls of snow while you're out and about. Keep rolling them up to make another bigger, stick one on top of another, and you'll have made a snowboy. Animal Crossing in my soup, monkeys and rabbits, ooh, loop-de-loop. Welcome back to Animal Crossing. We should have gotten our shipments. We should have gotten all of our things that they sent. Snowboy himself sent me a letter. As a special treat for making me, I'm gonna teach you how to make one cool item. But if you've never done a DIY project before, you should take the DIY workshop held in Resident Services. Place in my pocket. Your cool bud, Snowboy. Happy Home Academy sent me something. Our goal, we want to make your home the best that it can be. Oh, so this is the HOA. There's an Animal Crossing HOA? What the fuck? Also, fuck you. I want garden gnomes on my lawn, and you're not gonna let me have garden gnomes on my lawn? Unfucking real. We wish to express our gratitude, okay, Nook mileage. And then a bunch of Nook shopping Mario items, in which I will put on because they are Mario. Yes! Woohoo! Let's go, let's put on these items. Okay, there's this stash. Yes. Oh, that's cute. The little Mario noises. Love that. Love that sound. This is adorable. Plus the Mario shoes. Wahoo! There I am! I got a little bit of messy hair, but that's okay. We're gonna do the presents now. What is in here? A wetsuit. Perfect for diving. A present. I'm assuming this was the... Nope, this was the Snowboy one. A frozen chair. Sweet! I learned a DIY recipe for a frozen chair and a wooden mini table. Well, chat, how have you been doing today? I hope it's been a good day for you. I've been really, really sleepy, as usual, so I didn't really... Like, I was sitting here debating whether or not I wanted to turn on the stream, and then I was like, well, I have a feeling I'm gonna be a lot worse off if I don't, because it feels good to stream in my mind, and it's usually a good time. Money! So I decided to turn it on, and here we are. I've also been kind of just like, I think what's making me so tired is I opened Twitter for the first time in a couple days today, and that was a fucking bad idea. Because everybody is complaining. I saw this coming. Everybody's complaining about the Pokemon Leaf Green and Fire Red pricing. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, they're cheaper than they were on release. Also, I just want to complain for a minute. I gotta whelk. I want to complain for a minute because a lot of people are complaining about this game being $20, but like at the same time, how many of you fuckers were the same people who sit there and complain that games aren't ever getting remastered, games aren't coming, like the games are stuck to old hardware and there's no other way to play them other than emulation? And then as soon as they give you an option that's not emulation, you're like, oh, that's too much money. The fuck is wrong with you? You asked for this! I don't know, it's a silly argument to have, and people are a little too concerned with what other people spend their money on, I feel. I got a sea anemone. The enemy of my anemone is my frenemy. But I can't carry anything else. Oh, shit. Swap it for... Oh, boy. Swap it for this guy. I think we already have one of these. We'll go back to shore. I think the museum should be open. Official way to stream Fire Red and Leaf Green is huge, actually. That's kind of what I'm saying. Like, people love those Gen 3 games. People love Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. So I have no idea why people are complaining about this. Oh, I've just realized I can go to other sides of the island now because I can swim. But people are legitimately having, like, huge discourse about this. And I'm just asking myself, why the fuck do you care? Because if you really don't care, like if you really didn't care, you would just not say anything and you'd continue to emulate it on your phone or whatever you do. I don't know, man. It's a little strange. It's a little bit of a weird argument. Whoo! A pleasure to meet you. My name is Blathers. I am exceedingly interested in the ecosystem of this island. Thus, I have come to conduct research, if you will. Could it be that you are Meikou, the personage who chose the location for this tent? I am. A splendid job indeed. Thanks to you, I was able to alight on this island with nary a ruffled feather. Now, regarding the aforementioned research, truth be told, I am determined to open a museum and henceforth dwell on this island amongst you. So, should you discover a new type of insect or fish, do be so kind as to bring it here. I plan to exhibit these creatures as well as those you gave Tom Nook in the museum upon its completion. Though, I confess, there is one smallish problem regarding said museum. That is, I lack the number of exhibits needed to secure permission to open a museum proper. Empty display cases will not do, I'm told. Display cases with something to display, that is another matter. Which is where you come in. What? Allow me to explain. You see, it's not only insects and fish I plan to display in my esteemed institution, but fossils too. Woo! As it happens, there sits a substantial stretch of land beyond the river. I would bet my pin feathers this primitive plot is flush with the fossils I require. But the river, you say? I can't just hop over it, you say? Silly you! I have a solution as audacious as trying to populate an entirely deserted island. Pardon me, Meikou, while I transmit the vital data to your Nook phone. On app, yummy data. There, you see, with wood gathered from Maconia, I can make a lengthy vaulting pole. This pole can be used to propel oneself across the river. Up and over you go. Hoo-dee-hoo. I sent the DIY schematics for a shovel to dig fossils from the ground as well. Which brings me to my point. Please, Meikou, cross the river and seek out these ancient relics. My feathers! I've blathered on for far too long, but let me leave you with this. If I am to open the museum, I must acquire more items to exhibit. 15 more to be precise. I fervently hope you will donate your precious finds to the cause. He does blather. Please let me know if you have items to donate or need assistance. I'm here to help. Woo! And make a donation? I got a couple. Here. Can I do multiple? Nope. God hates me. Hoo-hoo! Why, this is a sea anemone. Such sea creatures are a delight to behold. As with any fish or bugs you find, I'll be happy to care for it. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your sea anemone? Actually, yes. Wonderful! I would love nothing more. Medusa herself would be most impressed by the sea anemone. This pretty predator loves to wave its colorful flowing locks about, but those gorgeous tresses are in fact deadly tentacles surrounding a hungry mouth. Triggered by the slightest touch, these tentacles harpoon victims with neurotoxin. The sea anemone then pulls the helpless, hapless prey into its mouth for a spot of lunch. I say, let this be a lesson. Never, ever make an enemy out of an anemone. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. By the by, I wonder if you have anything else that could be donated. And if so, might I take it for you? I do have something. Marvelous. What would you like to donate? A wasp. I got you a wasp from the trees. Ah! A wasp! The horror, the repugnance! Good heavens! I must maintain my composure. I beg your pardon. Bugs. I do detest them. Still, there's much I can tell you about the insect you apprehended. If you insist, that is. Please, elaborate. I see. In that case, allow me to share a fact with you. Wasps are sometimes called meat bees because they eat meat of almost any sort. Surely you've seen what a menace they make themselves of themselves at picnics. 'Tis hardly the worst of it. What? Aggressive predators with venomous stingers. Wasps not only hunt and eat other insects, they paralyze their prey, then drag their victims home alive, leaving them for their larvae to feed upon. Suddenly, a simple sting seems quite tolerable. Anywho, my sincerest thanks for your donation. And though bugs are the bane of my existence, rest assured the wretched thing will get the best of care here. And more. 2 more. Not 2. What does the caveman have when he has cancer? 2 more. Oh, that's terrible. Awful jokes this week. Ooh, woohoo! This is undoubtedly a sea star. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts about your sea star? Yes, please tell me. Wonderful! I would love nothing more. Patrick the Star from SpongeBob. Okay, I don't have anywhere else to go with that joke. The sea star may appear to have 5 feet, but those are in fact arms. And though 5-armed sea stars are the most common, there are species with 20 or even 40 arms out there. But the fascinating appendage facts do not end there, what. You see, upon each sea star's arm sprout many dozens of tiny feet. Yes, feet. They use these suction-cupped feet not just to move about, but to grab hold of dinner guests as well. Finally, it should be noted that when a sea star loses an arm, it can grow it back. More impressive yet, a severed sea star arm can sometimes grow an entire sea star body back. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Bravo and thank you. Once the museum is complete, it shall be displayed with the utmost dignity. We'll do one more. God, you talk a lot. I need to drink water after all of this voice acting. Hooty hoo! This must be a whelk! Now, might I interest you? Yes. Wonderful, I would love to. Whelks are sea snails that migrate from deep water to shallow water when the weather changes. Avid carnivores, they feed on worms, crustaceans, and mollusks. In fact, these wily snails have been known to use their own shells to pry open the shells of their victims. Then they use a rough tongue-like organ with thousands of tiny teeth to lick their victims' shells clean. You might want to put that image out of your head when it's your turn to dine. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? Alright, thank you, Blathers. Thank you. You've done a great service to us, and you have talked quite a bit. More options is good, and if you can transfer Pokemon to home, that's skipping 5 generations of transfers. That's, yes, back to Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. Yes, I agree. Not having to have a Game Boy in the year 2026. Scratch that. Not having to have a Game Boy plus 2 Nintendo DS's plus a 3DS in the year 2026 to transfer all the way up to a modern fucking no way Gulliver's already here. To transfer to a modern game is kind of crazy. Who's at the helm? Just give me 5 more minutes. Avast! Storms are coming! Brace yourselves, lads! Hard to starboard, tough to port, stern to... stern. No, you walk the plank, Ahab. Think you're so smart. Sorry, fellas. I already licked all these cookies. Had to test for raisins. Don't want to be flotsam. Can I be jetsam? Sounds more rugged. Are you ever gonna wake up? There's my answer. Do you have in my pickled herring pizza? I already tipped online, so... wait! I don't see a pizza. Where am I? Who are you? Who am I? Oh, hang on, I know that one. I'm none other Oliver than Gulliver. Let me try that one again. I'm none other than Gulliver, a seafaring seagull of the 7 seas. Were you the one who kept nudging me just now? Thanks for the wake-up call. Those tasty hallucinations tend to sneak up on me. Can you find it in your heart to forgive this waterlogged bird brain? I'm reading your vacant expression as a yes. Woo! Guess I dozed off and tumbled overboard again. That's an endearing character trait of mine. My crewmates love it when I slip over the bow. Don't worry, the fellas will be here to rescue me in no time. Got an ace up my wing, you see? I'll just call for help using my handy-dandy... oh my gosh! My handy-dandy communicator's broken! This isn't handy or dandy! Oh, sardines. It's all cracked and busted. Looks like it's missing a few communicator parts, too. That means I'll have to wait for my crew to find me on their own. That could take a while. I've only got enough nautical punch to last for a couple hours. You! Yes, you! Will you help me find my communicator parts? I'll look for them. Really? Wow! I haven't got a reception this sweet and bubbly since I washed up at old Coral Cola. The communicator parts are probably buried in the sand somewhere. I've just missing 5 parts. If you find them, I'll try to cram them back in here. I'm sure my crewmates are looking for me, so I'd better stay here and watch for the boat. I'll leave the searching to you. I believe in you, partner. I don't have much of a choice. Shells, wow. Ooh, a fucking bottle. Hold on, aren't these from, like, other people? Oh, no, they're not. Wait, maybe they are? Muscular Craftsman Goose?
What's up, Mega Builder? Way to flex those finder muscles! There's a cool DIY recipe on the back for making the best muscle mirror you've ever seen! It makes it a breeze to visualize your best and buffest self. Go try it out!
Okay. It's a wooden full-length mirror. Yeah, sure. Okay, okay, I thought that would be like a different item due to how he was subscribing? Due to how he was describing it. Subscribing it. Jesus fucking Christ. Content brain. Content brain. Do I have a house yet? I don't remember. Do I still have a tent? It's a house now. It's a house now. Yahoo! Okay, so now we should be able to store stuff here, correct? Enter storage. Enter decorating mode, open storage. Yes. Yes. Wait. How do I move to storage? No, don't fucking wear it. Oh my god. Put in storage. Oh, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun. That's gonna be so much fun to do 80 times. Oh. Rocks. Slingshot. Peach. What do I want to put away? Probably the umbrella. Okay. Put in storage. Probably anything crafting related. So like stones, weeds, snowflakes. We can keep the coconuts. I'll grab one. I'll actually grab a couple and put them in storage. Actually, no. Let me put these all together again, because I'm gonna actually go plant these now that I have a shovel. Clay, whatever this is, rocks, this, and then we're gonna. Nope, I'm gonna sell those. We're gonna plant stuff, and I'm gonna sell those. So put the iron nugget away. Put this away. Put this away. This one. This one. And this one. And then everything else can stay up my ass. Give me the slingshot. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm just gonna move everything. Move everything. Isn't there a decorating mode? There you go. Much quicker, much easier. Look at this. Look at how easy this is now. Boom. I have an eye for decorating. I know. Don't get too jealous. I know it looks beautiful, and that it's like the best house you've ever seen. Let's see here. So, I guess he gave me the DIY for a shovel. So I'm gonna try and craft a shovel. I hope this pulls from my storage. Oh my god, it does, but I need materials. No. Next. I need hardwood. So, I'm gonna smack some trees. That's all the hardwood I need. Perfect. Gets too jealous. He's getting too jealous. Don't get too jealous. That's a big mistake. You never want to get too jealous, because if you get too jealous, then bad things happen. Okay, now I should be able to put thing underground and bury thing underground and make sure it stay underground. Okay, shovel. And then maybe in our little world, maybe there's a tree right here. Maybe there's a peach tree right here. Maybe in our little world, we plant a little peach right here. And then in our little world, there's another little peach tree right here. Plant it right there. And then maybe in our little world, maybe there's one more peach tree right here among this little forest. It's beautiful, ain't it? Okay, well. It's an iron rock. I don't need that right now. I'm not gonna waste the durability on my shovel just yet. What did we get just now? Fruit roots! Oh, it's for planting different types of tree. Yippee! Okay, well, we need some coconuts here. Let's put some coconuts down. Plant coconut tree. Or a palm tree, rather. I guess that's what it would be called, huh? Actually, let's... Ooh, communicator part. Put a little palm tree down here. Dig whatever this is up. That is a mollusk. No, it's a manila clam, sorry. Manila. Isn't that could be used as fishing bait. Huh. Isn't Manila a place in the Philippines? Or am I wrong? I do not remember. Ooh, he also told us how to make a pole, but I definitely didn't read that. Let's just wetsuit it, and then I'm gonna go sell my stuff to Nook real quick, just so that we have some pocket space. And I guess I should probably talk to my neighbors, because they exist, and probably need someone to talk to, considering I'm the only one they can. I have every confidence that you'll find a way to handle this little puzzle too. You've been training under me for how many years now? This should be a piece of cake. What are you guys talking about? Oh, there, Meikou. Are you happy with your home? Is it meeting your expectations? I bet you'll be a lot more comfortable now. Houses are so different from tents, You can freely change up the flooring and wallpaper, and you've got some built-in storage you can put away furniture with when you aren't using it. Oh, yes, there's more. All homeowners are automatically registered with the Happy Home Academy, the HHA as we call it. We will evaluate the home on a regular basis and send you helpful advice. They even send rewards to members whose homes achieve high ratings. Pardon me, chat. Their evaluations won't intrude on your day-to-day life, so there's no need to worry. Just enjoy the fun. Which brings us to your new home loan. That'll be 98,000 bells, please. Can I pay in miles? Oh, I'm sorry. That was a special offer that only applied to your initial getaway package fees. You'll have to make loan payments with bells now. But don't worry, you can pay in installments, big or small. Payments can be made using the ABD feature of the Nook Stop. I think that's everything I need to tell you about homes today, but I do have a nice surprise for you. I do hope you're ready for this. It's a premium miles redemption item, a Nook Miles ticket. A Nook Miles ticket? I've used one of these before. Don't act. Don't act. Use one of these travelers to the island, hop, meet new characters. Yeah, you go to the airport. Yeah. Hey, can I sell something to you? Hey there, Meikou. Congratulations on your new home. I have something I would like to chat about. Also, if you have a moment, it's a bit of a proposal, so if now is not a good time, I completely understand. No pressure. Sure, what do you want? Very good. I'll get right to the point. I'm hoping that you might be interested on collaborating on a new adventure, building a new shop. After all, our little island community is growing, and our needs are growing too. I'd love to offer a much wider variety of goods, but as you can see, I'm a bit limited in here. I've already spoken with our fearless leader, of course, and he agrees that we have a need. But here's the thing. Building materials are hard to get, so can we set them aside for building a shop? I really don't see it, since we'll need those materials for residential projects, but I have an idea. Yes. You could gather up materials from around the island, right? From the trees and rocks? Our environmental review even suggests that there will be zero impact to native flora or fauna. But I'm getting off track. We'll need a lot of materials for a proper shop, and we will of course be offering compensation for your efforts. Okay. Yeah. Thanks so much. Now, I know this is a lot, but I put together a list of the items I'd like to gather. First, we need 30 pieces of regular wood, hardwood, and softwood, and we need 30 iron nuggets. I'm not concerned about where these materials come from, but they could come from this island or any other. And you can gather these materials at your own pace. Once you have a set of something, come see me. He kind of sounds like Dr. Steve Brule the way I just voiced him. I want to sell. I came in here just to sell something, and then you guys blathered on 4 hours. So please, take these items and leave me alone. I can buy these from you for a total of 1,260 bells.
Perfect. Yes. Thank you. Please come again.
Wait! There might be something in that box. I need to check the box.
Put on your Mario outfit, please. In other words, take off your wetsuit.
I need to look in the box. There's something in there. I'm sure of it. Give me the box. Please.
Nothing. Oh my fucking god. Alright, well. There may be nothing, but I'll go find something out here. Right. We need a pole vault. A pole vault tour. Somebody's here. Somebody's home. Who is this? The alligator man? Are you the alligator man? This is adorable. You're telling me you just sleep on top of this thing? You don't actually get inside of it? What's up? You caught me at the end of my mid to late day home stretch strength routine, Munchie. What's the latest? Guess what? I finally own something that even I have trouble lifting. Yep, I have a house now, Munchie. It's got walls, a floor, even a ceiling. I can finally do jumping jacks without ripping a hole in my home. If you want to visit my island, I got a gift for you. Oh, that would take time. Oh, why is everybody inside today? You gotta come outside. I know there's snow all over the ground, but come on. Sorry. Hey, you showed up. Yep. I want to chat. Oh, hey, big news. I've officially moved on from tent life. I got a house. Yep. I mean, tents are cool and all, but I can fit way more stuff in a house. Plus, now it finally feels like I actually live here instead of just roughing it. Okay, cool. That's all they wanted to talk about. They just wanted to talk about house. I have a house now. Honestly, this is a terrible spot for this. It literally is right in your way as soon as you get out of the door. Push it out a little further. Yeah, so that we're fixing the feng shui of the island. Slowly. That's a communicator part. That's a communicator part right there. Yep. I knew it. Oh, Boots is cool. Boots is cool. You know why they call him Boots, right? Because you could make boots out of his skin. You kill him and make boots out of him. Anyways, let's go to the other side of the island. Whoa! Hello, fish. Oh man. I want to see if... Okay. I want to see if we can get all these communicator parts, but I also want to plant another tree Right here. Unfortunately, everything in this game takes so much time. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like Red Dead Redemption 2, you know? Literally everything takes forever. Where are these parts? Are they not down here? Whoa. There's one. There's gotta be one more. I'm keeping my eyes peeled. Keeping my eyes peeled, but I don't see anything. Also, guys, the sensor... I just wanted to let you know, the sensor on my wireless mouse broke today. I didn't even know that could really, like, happen very easily. But yeah, the sensor started freaking out on my wireless mouse. So I went out and bought a new mouse today, and I'm pretty happy because it's one of those mice that has the infinite scroll on it. Which, if you've never had a mouse with infinite scroll, you're missing out. They're very fun to mess around with. If you like fidget toys, you would love a mouse with infinite scroll. I keep trying to approach the island at an angle in which the game says, no, that's not good enough, and does not let me on. Somebody left their house. Ooh. There it is, last piece. Side quest complete. Hello, Gulliver.
Hey, did you find him?
I got him right here. Here you go.
Oh, that's them. Those are definitely my communicator parts. Come here, you little troublemakers. All right, the pieces are crammed back in here. Now let's see if this thing can send a message. Ahoy there, crew. It's me, your brother from another rudder. So listen, it happened again. Can you swing by to pick me up? Sending my coordinates now. Gulliver over and out. There, that should do it. You're the best. Thanks for all your help. I promise to return the favor. Be sure to check your mail in a few days. I'm gonna send you something that'll knock your flippers off. Just make sure you put some flippers on before you open it, okay? I'm saved. Nothing to do now but pace back and forth for the next few hours. Better get started.
Some of this writing is really fucking funny. I remember people complaining a lot about the writing in this game in particular. But honestly, some of it's still pretty funny. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I like it. Oh boy. All right. Keep moving. What was our second objective for today? We need to get, I guess, more specimens for Blathers, but also I guess just money in general would be nice. Let's fish. Let's do a little bit of fishing. Whoa! Holy shit! Holy fuck, Lois, it's a flounder! It's an olive flounder! That's not the pits! Oh! First thing I can dig up from the...
Oh, it's a fossil. It is a fossil. Yummy fossil.
But what fossil will it be?
Another yummy fossil.
Are there gyroids in this game? Or no? I'm not going to clean any of this up just yet, because I have a feeling if I do start to clean this side of the island, I'm just going to stick around and, like, clean the whole thing, and I feel like that could be something that is done a lot easier off-stream. Hello, can I get the fucking fishing rod, please? It's a sea bass? Yeah. No, wait, it's at least a C+. Oh. I have so many of them, I've got to start throwing them away. Oh, gyroids? Yeah, I forgot they were in this game. Oh, please let me fucking get you, please. I just want to fish you up. Yes. You've spotted it. Yes. One more. Yeah! Another olive flounder, but he's really tiny. No, that's a dab. I was gonna think of a way to do the dumbass dab from like 2016. But I couldn't think of a way to do it other than turning my camera on, which I don't want to do right now. What the fuck were those? Cockroaches? Sometimes I forget this game also has like depth, like cliffs and stuff that you can ascend. Okay, well, I was gonna try to catch that dragonfly, but never mind. Also, seasonal bugs and fish and gore and guts and viscera. Well, not much I can do over here now, other than leave. Well, hold on. What was this? Another manila clam. Ah, well, at least I can send those to the museum. I'm gonna fish for, like, actual fish here for a minute. Fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Oh, there's a fishy over here. Wahoo! Let's go get him. Okay, come here. Here, fishy, fishy. This is so nice. I got another whelk. Okay, well, you know what? You can just leave. See you later. I guess it's time for me to reshore and then sell everything anyways. Let's see here. Where am I? The museum should be right here. What the? What is this? Oh, hey. What's up? I heard you were getting stuff together for a shop. That's right. Ha, knew it. Well, thanks for doing your part for Meikou. Oh, yeah, I got a quick tip for you. There's a collection of DIY recipes called Pretty Good Tools Recipes. You might want to look into it. It's basically a ton of ways to make durable tools and stuff. If you've got the miles, you can buy it from the Nook shop over in Resident Services. Yep. I figure if you're going to be chopping trees or digging holes or whatever, maybe it'll save you on repairs. It's actually a great tip. However, it angers me that weapon durability is in this game. It angers me greatly. It turns me into a foul beast, filled with malice. Please let me know if you have any items to donate or need assistance. I am here to help. Woo! I do. I have multiple donations for you, big bird man. Flounder. How about a flounder? Hoo! Why, this is an olive flounder. Now, might I interest you in a few fascinating facts? I'm actually a bit busy. I'm gonna be a bit busy on, like, all of these. Because I kind of don't want to hear you talk the whole time. Does anybody remember when Animal Crossing was, like... People were speculating that we were gonna get a Wii U version of Animal Crossing because of the big Animal Crossing Plaza that opened up on the Wii U that they did absolutely nothing with, and was basically just another, like, Miiverse. But for some reason it had Animal Crossing characters instead. Anybody remember that? It's a little strange that they did that. I'll take it home. No, no, I wanted to donate it. Okay, well. Only a specialist such as myself can appraise a newly discovered fossil. From now on, do please bring me any fossil of unknown origins you find. Okay. Do I have to assess him, like, every single time? Here, have this. No, but yeah, like, Miiverse. Miiverse was, first off, Miiverse was crazy. I think some of my favorite memories of playing on a Nintendo console were whenever I played Smash 4 for the Wii U with a bunch of my friends, and we were on the Miiverse stage, and it brought up real posts, and there were so many just fucked up, strange posts that were on the Miiverse, and I loved it. I loved it. I really do miss that era of Nintendo a lot, like the Wii U 3DS era. I know it wasn't seen as like a successful era for them business-wise, but I don't really fucking care. It was a fun era. It was a really fun era. They had a lot of good, just extra stuff for you to do going on. The consoles still had that life to them, you know? They still had that, like, that experience, that Nintendo feel to a console. I would argue even the PlayStation and the Xbox used to have that kind of feel where it gave you the feeling that your console was just, it was a different place. It was like a, how do I describe this without sounding like a fucking insane person? I don't know, other than it was neat. I miss when consoles had, like, personality to them. I actually saw a post just this morning that was, like, talking about the PlayStation 5 compared to the, you know, all of the previous iterations of the PS1, 2, 3, 4. And up to the PS4, they all had, like, really interesting looking, home screens and, like, BIOS. Oh, shit. Okay, I thought he was about to yap on it. And I don't know, it's a thing that I think about very often, because the Switch looks like this now. And there really ain't a whole lot to look at. And then when you look back at the Wii U, it just looks so much more polished and so much more visually interesting than this. Which I cannot stress enough is just so boring. People have wanted themes on the Nintendo Switch for such a long time, and it's kind of shocking to me that they still haven't put any on here. We're on the Switch too, man, and there's still no themes at all. So if I bury this, doesn't it make a money tree? Yeah, I think it does. Sorry, bury this? Oh, I said very weird. And now we can take all these shells right over to Nook and sell them. I loved how the PS3 you could slap a wallpaper from a game you had. Slap on a wallpaper from a game you had. Loved that cute Ratchet and Clank drawing every time I exited the game. Yeah. Yeah, I had a bunch of, like, Monster Hunter themes on my 3DS, which I miss quite a bit. I still have a 3DS. He's not dead. I don't, you know, he's not dead. I just miss him. That's all I'm trying to say. There was another seashell in my pocket. Oh. Here, I have one more for you. Timmy, listen to me. Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. Timmy. Timmy. I have one more thing. Now, that's all the time I've got. I've got to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Horizons on my Nintendo Switch. Actually, while we're in here, we should probably pick up that thing, the DIY tools that the horse was talking about. Peter. The horse is here. Once per day access, yep, daily miles, thank you. And then redeem for pretty good tools? That's 3,000. That is 3 fucking thousand. That is so much. Jesus. Okay, well, I cannot do that yet. But you know what I can do? Is get these Nook Miles. Check it out. Give me more. Maybe, wait. How many things did I discover? Please? 500, oh.
Ah, Lois.
Catch bugs, sell fruit. Sell fruit. I have fruit in my ass. Hold on, I want to sell. I've been meaning to get rid of these oranges, but I keep not doing it. Hold on, I'm getting a call, chat. Give me just a minute. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Tom Nook found him IRL and is now trying to forcefully buy his land. Yeah, this is true. That was Tom Nook on the line. I just sold you oranges, correct? Yeah, I did. It's always the worst whenever I get a phone call during a stream, because I feel really bad, like, talking to the person on the other line and being like, hey, could you... like, no offense, but could you really hurry this along? Like, I'm in the middle of something. And a lot of people don't understand why, which I get. And I'm just like, hey, I'm trying to do this properly. And I don't want to leave people hanging for too long. It is like a big no-no to me to leave a ton of dead space without me saying much. And there is reasons behind this. Reasons that are too boring for me to get into here, but I'm gonna get these pretty good tools. Your order has been processed. Oh, put your Nook phone to the tower. Oh. Recipe data is now stored in your app. I can make stronger tools that won't break so easily now. This is going to be a material gathering game changer. Perfect. Now I can leave, and I can make a better axe, and I can go and get hard wood from all of the islands that I go to. I am going to make a... Can't make an axe yet. What do I need? Wood? Let's use the flimsy axe to get wood. Okay, don't do that. You're gonna kill the durability. How do I not have normal wood? Like, that's kind of crazy to me. Okay, I think that's normal wood right there. I think that we can make an axe now. Normal... A normal axe. Here's my question. If I use a normal axe on a tree, is that not going to cut it down? I feel like maybe I should just use flimsy axes. Yeah. Yeah, I think I should. Oh, wait, a stone axe. Hold on. I can use a flimsy axe and some wood to make a stone axe. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think that's fine. We can use this to harvest wood. And I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go on a little island adventure. I'm not gonna make another fishing rod yet, because I don't feel like it. We're just gonna go get wood on this adventure, and hopefully a new little animal to join our village, our commune. Hey, welcome to your one and only gateway to the skies, the Meikou Airport. Oh, It's you! Good timing! I just got a Nook Miles ticket from Tom Nook with Meikou written on it, which makes it yours. So if you want to use this ticket, you just got to say the magic words, I want to fly. Got it? So, Meikou, you got anything to tell me? I want to fly. Roger! By the way, I got a Nook Miles ticket with your name. Motherfucker, I just said that. You just said that. So, just to get all the paperwork all official, where did you want to go?
I want to use Nook Miles ticket, please. So you want to use your Nook Miles ticket, Roger?
In that case, I'll just take this ticket. Took it? Oh, yes, it took it. From Tom Nook. I'm ready to get you in the sky right this minute, but let's just check. You all packed? Tools all ready? Sure. All right, let's get you airborne. Shaving. Dodo 1, this is Dodo Tower. Wilbur, you copy? Got a walker who needs wings, over. Roger, ready when you are. Okay, have a good flight, friend. And when you need to travel, just think, what would dodos do? Now! All right, we're 2 down and docked at the target island. Delta Oscar is a go. Meanwhile, I'll be in a holding pattern here. Get in touch when you need tools to travel. Go catch some bees and chop some trees. There are bamboo trees on this island. How do I transport you? I would need bamboo shoots, correct? Well, fuck me. It's bamboo. I can't even get normal wood from these. Son of a bitch. What's this? Sorry, I got a little excited. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I want. I want to put these on my island. Oh, somebody's here. It is a goat. It is a goat. Hello, goat. Sherb. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. I'm Sherb. Cool, so you're Meikou from Meikonia? Man, that's real cool. Let's have some fun while we're here together. Bah. Bah. Sherb is pretty cute, I like him. This island has so much nature. Every place you look is nature. It's real neat. I could stay here forever, pointing at stuff saying, that's nature. Man, it'd be real neat to live on an island like this. Full time, I mean. Just living life, pointing at nature. This is fucking hilarious. This writing is great. Want to come to mine? Huh? You live on Meikonia, right? Is it like this there too? Oh, then I want to go. If your island's as cool as you, then I want to go, Meikou. That kind of like turned into Goku there. I don't know why. I'll be waiting for you. By the way, what should I do to move on to Meikonia? So if I call your Mr. Tom Nook, he'll tell me everything? Thanks. I'll call him and say hi. Today's the best day since I found out what Piscetti was. Aww. This guy is adorable. I went to play on an island, then got invited by a random person to go on their island. So I said, yeah. Changed my whole life and go chill on the new island for, I don't know, forever? What a perfectly normal day. This guy's great. I love him. That's a great villager. He's also really aloof, which I like. Very funny. Very funny dialogue. Oh my god, they're so cute. 2 oh my god, I love Sherbs in different chats. That's crazy. You've got to convene on the Twitch chat. Come be Sherb lovers over here. Actually, I probably shouldn't say that. YouTube will murder me. Okay, well, I think this is another bamboo shoot right here. That is not the item I wanted to use. A bamboo shoot, thank you. Feeling sherbless. That sounds like a MySpace update. You just MySpace updated me. Feeling sherbless. we'll get these coconuts. Man, there's really not a whole lot out here. Hold on. Maybe I can
do a little bit of this and get a little more bamboo. Yes.
So do these work like normal trees? Do they have bells and like bees inside of them? It'd be fucked up to make a wasp nest inside of a bamboo tree. Also, this stone axe, either this stone axe is incredible or my strength is incredible, because have you ever tried to chop bamboo before? It is incredibly hard. It is omega hard stuff. It is not easy to chop. I've had to like remove bamboo from a property before, and it is not easy. It is deeply rooted, typically, and also just fucking extremely tough to like chop through. Unless it's dead. If it's dead bamboo, it's usually pretty like hollow, and you can typically chop it pretty easily. But it'll kind of like crumble, if that makes sense. I think I'm remembering that properly. It's been over 10 years since I had to do this, but it was interesting. We had a bunch of bamboo on our property. I liked the bamboo. I was like, damn, this is cool. One of the only houses in like the place that we lived that had bamboo near it. And then for some reason, my mom and her boyfriend at the time were like, we want to get rid of the bamboo, and you're gonna help. Oh, these give out wood. So I had to help remove the bamboo from the property, and it was very annoying to me because I liked it. I liked it a lot. Plenty of coconuts here too, so we can go populate our our island with more coconut palm tree. I'm gonna go get the wood from them at least, because they're the only trees here that actually give out normal wood, and I need that right now. Of course, the one island that I visit that's like, it could have wood there, right? No, we're randomly gonna give you bamboo. But I guess that's fine, because these gave out wood, and the trees on my island will also give out wood, so it's no big deal, I guess. We also need these iron nuggets. Okay, perfect. Whew. Is that pillbug still here? Or did he run away? Oh, I just saw him. I saw him like right here. He's somewhere around here. Is he right here? Oh, I just saw him out of like the corner of my screen, but I think he left. Fuck. Wait. That's a common butterfly. That's nothing. Literally nothing. Okay, let's get some more stone. Okay. Not quite as big of a haul as the last one, but that's okay. Still here for it. And there should be a couple more stones around the island. Yeah, here's one. My shovel's probably gonna break before I finish these, though. I don't even know if we needed clay, so I'm gonna stop hitting this. Iron. No. No! 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 Oh! Alright, well, this is fine. This is fine. I got lots of iron. I think I got like 20? 14. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. You say anything else, Sherb? This island has got a lot of trees and flowers. I bet they'd be good for DIY stuff. Bah. I bet you'd be right. But really, I think I'm done here. on this island. We don't really need anything else. Or rather, they don't have anything else that I need. Bell-bottom swing, this is Stovetop Blue Crayon. Do you require assistance? Over. I am ready to go home. Frodo, whenever he's done fucking putting the ring inside of a volcano, I'm ready to go home. Actually, that wasn't even when that line played. He said that at the Elves. He said that over at oh, you know the place. You know the place. Rivendell. Rivendell. That's the one. All right, let's take off the old. Excuse me, I want to take off the wetsuit, please. Thank you. And now we'll go deposit all of this stuff in my storage. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna take a minute. Bamboo shoots I'll put away, because we're gonna do that later. We'll do coconuts later as well. I'm just gonna put everything in here. Except for the stuff I want to sell. Which would be, like, shells. And that's it. Oh my god, I picked up 30 bamboo pieces. Okay. Yup. And oh, I got something for doing this? Good things in store. Okay, it's for storing stuff in the house. Alright, perfect. Did New Leaf have storage in it at all? I don't think it did. Because I remember New Leaf, you had to kind of like throw shit on the ground everywhere if you wanted to keep it. Which was a very common practice back then because you didn't have storage, so you just had to leave it everywhere, and it was so annoying. I'm pretty sure you didn't have storage in that game. New Leaf had storage. It had only 4 or 5 tabs you could use, though. That was the problem. It didn't have enough storage. Okay. I want to sell. Oh, I forgot I could select multiple things for you. $240 bells. This game has up to 9,000 slots now. I did the you know, our daddy told us not to be ashamed of our dicks. Especially since they're such good size and all. Gets bigger when I pull on it. Oh shit, Boots wants to talk. Yo, what up? Hey, I heard you're getting stuff together to build us a shop. Good hustle, Meikou. I found something that might help things along. Here you go. Oh, thanks, actually. I was gonna make those iron nuggets into some free weights, but having a shop sounds way cooler. The faster we get a shop, the faster I can just buy free weights. Go Team Meikonia, Munchie. You're goddamn right, Crocodile Man. That's a lot of iron nuggets, thank you. I didn't think you would give me that many. You know what? Let's take a tally. Let's take a little tally of how much we have. And then, I suppose, we'll decide whether or not we want to keep grinding away at getting a house. Or getting a store. We've got, 3, 9, and 4. Oh, that's not very good at all. But that is a lot of iron nuggets. That brings me up to like 23? I think? Yeah, 23. Hello, please? Okay, so these don't respawn wood. Okay, I'm just gonna collect a little bit of wood. I don't think we're gonna meet the wood thing at all. Because this is gonna require quite a bit of wood. Which I do not have. And I don't think I have the patience for at this very moment. Fuck! Yeah, I don't know where to go. I'll tell you what. We'll go in here. Whoa! That was very close. Oh my god. Okay, let's go get that little honeycomb. I can just give you some wood if you want. No, that would be against the spirit of the game. Have some wood. Have some wood. Hey, Lois. Have some wood. Isn't this therapeutic? Just sitting down with your bros, chilling by the fire, chopping wood, while the sweat glistens down your body. Isn't that just beautiful? TikTok shining like a wristwatch. So I'm thinking pretty gay thoughts because of the sweat glistening down my body while I chop wood. Pardon me, chat. Pardon me. It's 2026. I had to think of something. You know? Can't just sit there all aloof, thinking of nothing. I mean, you could. You could. And I've done it before. Oh, my axe. Now how am I gonna be a big burly man that attracts nice big bears? God damn it. Okay, well, maybe I can just give them the stuff they need for now, and then... well, maybe. We're asking for donations to get the materials we need to build a shop.
I would like to donate.
You'll make a donation? Oh, thanks you so much for helping us. Huh? You don't seem to have what I need at the moment. What do you mean? I have... In order to organize donations, we need the full amount of a material to be donated all at once. I realize I shouldn't be so picky when asking for donations, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from. What the fuck do you need? I need to know what you need. You told me 30 of the wood, 30 of the... You have to tell me these things. Is there not like a quest book? No, there isn't. Okay, Timmy, I need to know what you need. 30 wood, 30 wood, 30 wood, and then what else? Iron nuggets, but like what else? Did you need more? Less?
Oh, Timmy, why must you do this to me?
Alright, well the good thing is, somehow we've equalized like all of this stuff that we've gotten, aside from normal wood, which is a little crazy, but it's a good start. It's a good start. We can finish this little side quest on the next time that we play this. But for now, I'm gonna store everything away, including this wasp nest. Which is terrorist activity, by the way. That's awful. Who puts a wasp nest inside of their storage in their house? That's insane. But I think... nope, I'm thinking of Wild World. I was like, I think I should be able to just go to bed and save and end. Nope, that is an older game. That is Wild World that made you go home and go to bed. Maybe City Folk too. I'm not entirely certain on that one. Who knows? Save complete. See you later. Thank you so much for playing my game. That's so nice. All right. Well, this has been another episode of. This is good. This is actually, I'm enjoying this more than I thought I would. Hi, I'm in the southern hemisphere on Animal Crossing New Horizons if you want to come to my island. Sorry to break it to you, gamer, but I don't think I'm going to be going to too many people's islands in this game. That's just a personal choice. I don't really want to get too much help outside of what I'm doing on my island. I just want to kind of play it and exist and see if I can... I was going to say beat the video game, but how do you beat this? You don't. You pay all your stuff off, I guess. I guess. Anyways, this was Animal Crossing New Horizons. This was a very fun experience. Again, I haven't played New Leaf in a long time, so I don't really have a lot to connect that to. But I am enjoying this more than I thought I would. Surprisingly. The writing is surprisingly more funny than I originally thought. Maybe it's just because I'm actually reading. Who knows? You beat it after fighting the Ender Dragon. Right. You beat the game by taking the cartridge out and punching it. That's a little literal. That's not exactly what I meant. Animal Crossing. Fun. I'm shafting Zelda for later. I'm actually so tired right now, and I don't know why. I think I need to go get food, because I haven't really eaten much of anything today. So, I had like 2 slices of pizza, and not even big I'm talking like the little square slices, you know? So, I probably need to go eat something, because I feel like I'm dying currently. I'm taking tick damage in real time, if anyone knows what that means, but thank you so much for coming by, chat. I really do appreciate it, as always. YouTube VOD watchers, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, hit that fucking... Hit the bell icon, too, if you want to keep up with the updates. Head over to the Discord if you want to keep up with the community. And for anything else, head over to Meikou98.com. But aside from that, we're going to go ahead and raid. So,
I hope you don't mind, but we're gonna find someone to raid. I don't know what the stupid voices I'm putting on, but we're gonna go find someone to raid right now, and then we're gonna raid them. Make sure you brush your teeth, you wash your dentures, and you put in your contacts correctly and not backwards. Don't ask what that means. Anyways, have a great day. Check in on your loved ones. Check in on yourself. And dearie me, go play some bingo this weekend. Ah!